Hey guys, XJ9 here, and today's gonna be a firemaking guide, and this is gonna be a really short one, but yeah, firemaking is pretty simple, but a lot of people don't use all the boosts, and a lot of these boosts are very easy to get, so it's kind of strange that they don't use it. Everyone kind of just uses protein logs and stuff, but I don't use those just because I'd rather or AFK something else that's less AFK, such as cooking. So we're gonna go right into this. So first off, if you're 99 firemaking, use a firemaking cape because you'll get better spirit fire rewards, which can help a little bit. Necklace of Shadows is nice if I mean, because you're using a pack mammoths, and it makes it so when you have the pack mammoth and need to resummon it, you don't have to like drink a restore all the time. You'll have to drink 3 doses of restore every like 9 summons, so that's really good. Ring of Fire as well as Flame Gloves for 5% more firemaking experience. Silverhawk boots are optional, but it's a very good skill to train agility with by just wearing the boots. So very good Silverhawk skill. Breach of the Gods is actually very nice, and it helps improve AFKing a lot. I actually highly recommend getting this before doing firemaking, rather when you get like when you want to do like 120 or 200 mil firemaking, because when you use a portable brazier, it has a 10% chance to save a log, so the log won't be deleted from your inventory, so you'll have more AFK time. This makes it double to 20%, so that's a lot more AFK time. So definitely recommend taking that. The quiver is not important. I don't think it is, so you can ignore this honestly. I use a wise perk, but again, it's only 50k XP a day. In the grand scheme of things, this doesn't really matter that much, but I guess it's nice to have if you have it. And an augmented crystal tinderbox. Crystal tinderbox, I would also say, is very important because they increase the spawn rate of fire spirits by 400% while burning logs at a bonfire. This helps experience rates tremendously because when you get a fire spirit and you get the little orb that spawns, the experience, the base experience of the log is increased between like 1 to 3. I think it's like 1 to 5 logs, it's something like that. But the base experience is increased, and because like you use a brazier and pulse cores and stuff, the the buff is really huge. Okay, so what perks do I have on this? I have Tinker 4 and Pyromatic 6 and Rapid 2. These are the best of slot perks, I believe. Besides like having like clue scroll chance, I don't care about clue scrolls. And if you don't have these and you don't have 120 invention, just look at this Google RuneScape invention tool perks, and there's like a beginner section for these. Like it's like Tinker 3, Pyromatic 4, Rapid, or 1 maybe. It's like really easy to get perks, but like this is like the best perks you can have for firemaking. So I recommend getting this. It's also a level 20 tinderbox, so increased activation chance. So what do we do now? We also have a pack mammoth, which is important, and we're also burning corrupted magic logs. They're the best logs to do for like GP and XP. Elder logs used to be pretty okay, but they went up a lot, so not so much anymore. So what do we do? So you want to be in World 84 and go to Fort Ferenti, wherever it's called, and we're gonna go to the little hut here. I should probably lower my music. I apologize. And so once you're here, we can, the brazier will be located somewhere, but it's very good if the brazier is located right next to the bank because, well, you don't need to move. And yeah, you just kind of just click and you can just wait. But again, before we do this, it's very important, like before you even bonfire. So you want to have, this is another preset. Your second preset should have a Desert Pantheon if you have it, which is a really good aura for 10% XP every day. Premier Artifact for 10% experience every day. Portable braziers would be nice and refuel the brazier because a lot of people, for some reason, only the firemakers, they do not refresh this brazier for some reason. They're like the cheapest people you'll ever see. Restored when you need to restore your summoning points to resummon the mammoth. Firelighters. Firelighters of any color. Purple, green, white, it doesn't matter. Because when you light these, they'll automatically catch the fire spirit that comes out. So if I'm burning a log and a fire spirit comes, it will automatically catch it and I'll automatically have the base experience boost. So it's very strong. Archaeology Cape is only if you want to have the 2% XP boost from doing I don't know what it's called, some kind of skill, but it's one of those relics. I'm not sure which ones. It's only really recommended if you plan on only skilling for a long time, because if you're skilling and doing combat, it really isn't worth it in terms of GP and XP. So yeah, highly recommend just again, if you're not gonna do this for a long time, then just don't worry about it. Torso 6 is very good because again they increase base XP, so you always want to light those. Pack Mammoth pouch, and oh, we actually don't need the powder protection, so we can honestly just get rid of that as well. So we can reload the preset, get rid of powder or protection, and right, and there we go. And so what would we do? We would extend this to full, so it's fully extended. Light all the fire lighters, and light all your sticks, and we can resummon our mammoth. Drink and restore if you need to. And if you read, it says Firelight buff. You will automatically catch fire spirits. Very, very strong buff. And I do this on my phone. I don't do this on my computer, actually. So, yeah, all you really do is just do this. And, yeah, it's just on my phone. And that's it. Like, simple that. A lot of people just are not using these buffs. I don't know. This guy's hiding what he's doing, so I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what this guy's doing. It's hard to see people because we're all on the same tile, but I see a lot of people just doing things wrong, which is kind of strange. So, yeah, protein logs are very good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't find cooking that AFK because, oh look, I just brought up my logs. Because the one thing that's nice about this skill is you can either hotkey or if you're on your phone, you just click the summoning icon, and when you click on the summoning icon, you just automatically fill your inventory. So then what happens? Well, you just have more AFK time. So I find it's a lot more AFK because you don't need to bank as much. And yeah, you can right click and bank. This is also really bad. I don't like how you have to like have this weird angle. On mobile, it's really hard to even click here to have this. So I kind of wish they fixed that. So yeah, if you notice that fire spirit spawn, it said the next 4 logs you will have increased firemaking experience. This is a very poor description because it actually increases your base firemaking experience. So I kind of wish that was more, I don't know, accurate on what it actually does. And yeah, if you ever want to, you can always just refill. Because like the things I find AFK is when, like, so this load my preset, or so you can just right click, by the way, and just load preset, like last preset. The things I find the most AFK is when you can just like relax and say you're just doing something. You look over, and let's just say I'm like 10 logs in. I don't have to rebank to refuel the entire AFK timer. I just click on my summoning icon or my hotkey, and it'll automatically fill up, and the timer goes all the way back to full. Those are the things I find the most AFK, and I'm kind of like, why would you use protein logs here? I'd rather use protein meat because with cooking, there's animation. You get stuck in animations, and you can't refill your inventory. If your Brooch of the Gods procs, it just makes another cooked sailfish or rocktail. It doesn't like not cook the sailfish. So to me, it's not as AFK as firemaking. So hope you liked my guide. I think, I don't know, firemaking is really easy, and to me, if people use protein logs, in my opinion, I think the best proteins are rune crafting and hunter, and then followed by cooking. Hunter though, again, I would just do Hetzo Aces on double XP because if you were literally to do Hetzo Aces on double XP the entire time, you would literally get like, you could literally get like 150 mil hunter in like, or even 200 mil hunter in like 40 hours. So yeah, it's a really easy skill. So I actually don't recommend even using protein trap. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Bye.